Hello there, retro football fans, and welcome back to the new season of Not Football Manager, which I'm nervous about revealing, naming, saying, because we are playing, as you can see, Championship Manager 3. This was going to be the 500 subscriber challenge, but it's taken me ages to get it running, and I've not been very well. I was going to play it through in one big go, but I'm going to split it down into my normal shorter episodes, just because I've been unwell recently. Now, we have drawn ball 39, because that's how we do things here. That's how we pick who we're playing. So we're playing as Ipswich. And the board, unambitiously, expect the club to retain a respectable league challenge. But this is Championship Manager 3. This has got the patches on, but this is the original database. So it is 1997. Something has just fallen down off screen, so hopefully that wasn't too distracting. But look at this squad. We have got Kieron Dyer, one of the wonder kids of this game, on here, 19 years old. He's not left to Newcastle yet. He would leave at the end of this year. Ipswich would come third. They would not make the playoffs yet again. We've also got some good players here. Look, if we start at the top, got David Johnson, English/Jamaican. So we've got him. We've got Scowcroft, who's pretty decent for the level. Hopefully he's improved. We've got Bobby Petter. I believe there's a little figure of him somewhere behind me. Reflex is one, so we won't be going in goal at any stage. We've got Manuel Fetis. I believe this was his first year. Look, he's just come in from Sevilla. I'm not sure he should even be on there, because I'm sure he was a January signing. We've got Miserable Face himself, Tony Mowbray, Matt Holland. We've got John Kennedy. So, you know, we've got some good players. We've got Mark Venus, former Wolves player. Look, his second year at Ipswich. He got in. He's not great on here, but he got in the team of the year for the Championship this year. So we are going to be playing through. We're going to have a look at our fixtures. We've got Wolves first, so home to Wolves, away to Portsmouth, home to Sunderland. So that is a tricky start. Teams are going to have good teams that got good squads on it, because like I said, it did say it's the original database. So if we come to Wolves, Robbie Keane is still there, 18-year-old wonder kid, always would go on to be one of the best players. Got Keith Curl here, man I once saw in B&Q in Sheffield. Not very expensive, might try and put a bid in for him. Let's have a look though. We've got 1.1 million. We might be able to buy Keith Curl. We will not be buying Robbie Keane, sadly. Titus Bramble is there. Had missed him. And then Richard Wright, look at this, handling 14, 20 years old, reflexes 16, positioning 15. His passing's not great, but this is long before the dawn of the sweeper keeper. So I'm not gonna hold that against him. And here is Dean Keates. Everyone is after Dean Keates. Probably going to try and fire a offer in for him. Let's do that now. Let's go 70. Let's invite them to a friendly. Oh, they're unavailable. Oh, well, sorry. Just come and tried to buy your best player. And then have left. Right, they've given us a permission. I have up that to 120, so I'm 10,000 below the others. I'm going to put is indispensable to the club. He wants a wage of 5,000. And I'm going to put in a non-promotion release clause of like 4 million. So even if we don't get up, I'd hope to get Lizarazu. I can't say that. Great player. Chelsea have challenged Ipswich to a friendly match. Yeah, do you know what? I'll take that. I'm happy to lose to Chelsea to get some money. I've still not checked my coaching staff. It's just dawned on me. Now, I am playing this on a real, and I wish I could show you this, it is a real Windows XP Media Center Edition, Windows Media Edition PC. So this is one of the reasons why it's taken me a while to get up, because I've had to get everything going. Tried to upgrade the RAM, and it made this game not work. So if you have any RAM issues, feel free to come speak to me. And I'll talk you through what I did. I took the upgraded versions out and put the original back in. So don't speak to me because I've just told you the answer. Right, and we're not getting him, are we? So we're just going to have to sit through him going to sign for someone else. Right, learn a very important lesson there about not being lazy. Man City, look, second division. What have we got? Who have they got? Anyone I can steal? Got Wright Phillips. Taylor Parkhouse. Sean Gota. No. Right, I was looking. This Kavalashvili, another guy that is following me around. Right, anyway, I was here to look at Man United to see who they've got. Who they've got in the reserves. This is Jimmy Davis. So what was he, 16? Can we get Davis in on loan? I doubt they're going to sell him to us. 450,000. Look at this photo. Ryan Giggs being pursued by Gianluca Vialli and Roberto Di Matteo. We truly lived through the great generation of the Premier League, didn't we? I firmly believe that. Paul Wheatcroft, what is it? Again, I have no memory of this guy. I'm interested to know what happened to Paul Wheatcroft. Skulls, oh, he's 23. I was going to say, why is he? He's only a sub. Philip Moraine out. John Forrington. I might be able to get him on loan. So at the minute, my tactic is, can I loan players from the Premier League? Not a very ambitious tactic, but I'm just trying to see what I can build without spending any money. Here we go. So Wednesday have accepted that. Man United have accepted that. Jim Magilton has accepted that. What a lovely little turn, followed by Rivaldo trying to pull down CA Rower's shorts from the looks of it. Well, that's a glorious cat. I don't even know who that is. Right, so first signing, other than Daley Atkinson on trial, is in through the doors. Right, Man United have rejected. Yeah, so they don't want me. So I still need a striker. What's Paul McGregor doing? Where are Forest? Are they in the Premier League? See that? Paul McGregor. Transfer listed by request. Let me see if I can steal him. Fabian De Freitas. Oh, he's dreadful. So I love the nostalgia of stuff like this. Jose Luis Chilavert, 33 years old. Here he is here. We'll come back to him in a minute. He's left Velez finally. He's gone to Milan. I believe this is AC. Yeah, it is AC. For 3.7 million. If you just look at his stats. Adaptability, aggression, bravery, determination, flair, set pieces, reflexes. 35 games for Peru, 4 goals. He's like I said, he's finally left, so I'll be keeping an eye on him. Let's have a look at Milan's team, though. It's dawned on me, this is the version that doesn't have the stars to highlight the best players. Who wants Maldini? Man United. That would have been bonkers if he'd gone there in real life. But look at this team. Christian Albati, Chilavert now, Maldini, Costa Curta. You've got Rossi, Heldveg, Bonomi. He would go on to be pretty decent. Philip Cocu, Ambrosini, Donadoni. How much is Donadoni on for at least 325,000? Do you fancy living in Ipswich, Roberto? Probably not. Who's this up front? Alu Mohammed. I do not remember him. George Ware. Definitely doesn't want to live in Ipswich. What a player. Bierhoff is there. Mario Gans. Morphia. I could never pronounce that. Boban, which Anuzi is this? Alessandro, do not remember him. And then Leonardo there. And then Gulli, look. What a team. What an absolute team. Completely missed Albertini. But most people knew he was there anyway. Right, guys, first bit of good news. Dean Keates has agreed terms with Ipswich. He rejected offers from 9 other clubs, including Southampton, Leicester and Derby. So that's a bit of a turnout. 120,000 for him. Now, I believe I had him in virtually every team I had on Championship Manager free. So just on transfer news, we're probably going to lose Jim Magilton because immediately after signing him and playing his first game for us, Fulham put in a 1.2 million bid for him, and we don't have 1.2 million, but we have Dean Keates now instead. So you win some, you lose some. Right, guys, here we are. It is game 1 of the season, of season 1 of episode 1. I think that all made sense. A few things to look at then. So completely missed that Richard Naylor was just kicking around in the reserves, so he's not played anything in pre-season yet. I also was talking about how I also found Wayne Brown, so he's just in there, so I brought him in, so he's not terrible. Now, I have signed Dalian Atkinson. I want to show you this. I've signed him as a player coach. Let's have a look at his non-playing stats. Coaching goalkeepers and outfield players at 0-0. Judging player ability 0-0. And look at this. So he had no coaching attributes when I signed him. I'm hoping those are going to go up. Otherwise, he is literally the worst coach you could have hired. He can't even say, Dalian, did you not even remember how you were coached as a player? Could you not even do that? You just don't know. You weren't paying attention. You didn't have a pencil. None of it stayed with you. So then pretty disappointing. But this is the team we're going with. So we fired Keates in. We've got Christie there. We've got Petter out here. We're going to have to take David Johnson out. And then the team instructions for the time being, I have gone direct, pressing and counter-attack. Now, mixed results. We got destroyed by Chelsea. Playing a very weird formation. They had Zola up front with Wise, and then they had Flo up front with Wise and Zola behind, almost playing as like inside forwards. And then they had a 5-man defence. We beat Wrexham 1-0. Not even Ian Rush here could stop us. And then we just lost 2-0 to Cambridge. Trevor Benjamin scored past us. And then I tried to sign him, but we don't have any money already. So we are down to like 300,000. So I'm just going to clear all the subs off the bench, because this is what I like to do. I'm going to make sure... I hate putting a keeper on the bench, but I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to put Bramble on because the amount of... let me clear these properly this time. I'm going to put Bramble on because of the amount of positions that he plays. And I already feel like it's going to kill me having so few subs. And I'm going to put Atkinson there because he can play that midfield role. So that is our team, apart from Johnson, who is coming out for Naylor, who has had 0 pre-season, but he's got 100%. So Dyer is now playing in there. We've got Keates, Christie, Petter, Naylor, Scowcroft, and then Venus, Cundy, Fettes, Tanner, and then Richard Wright in goal. And we are playing away at Wolves. No, we're playing at home against Wolves. Let me take that back. So we are at Portman Road. Let's see what type of crowd we get. I'm like, well, you're important for me. You're in the team. Weird that a loanee would want that. Proceed to match day. Yes, I'm going to put commentary speed on fast for this. We're going to have a look. Let me know how you want the highlights to play out in the comments, please. Do you want them to be on fast, or is this going to be too slow? So, the referee is M. Hall. It is a dry 23 degrees. Dean Richards looks like he's playing. Let's have a look at their team. Who have they got? They've got Stoll, Dupe. He must have just signed. I was going to say he wasn't there. Yeah, 400,000. Muscat, Richards, Ashley Williams, Gomez, Colo, Atkins, Osborne, Robbie Keane, Harvard Flo, Paul Simpson, and they've gone for Naylor, Emblin, and Bull. Now Bull I thought was out injured this year, at least for the start. So they've not gone with a goalkeeper. They've been braver than me. So I think that is what I'm going to have to do. Well done, Richard Wright smothers the ball, sends it out. Flo for some reason taking a throw in. Now, I've not set any type of corners, so I'm going to presume that that's going to happen natively. And I'm also... Let me know what you feel on this. Where do you keep your mouse? I like my mouse to be right over my tactics. And I like it to be the hand, not the cursor. Oh. Is that Jason Cundy? Lizzie is going to be fuming. So he's put the ball past his own goalkeeper. Look at the possession. We're all over these. What are they playing? Are they playing 4-4-2? They're playing 4-4. They've got their guys pushed right on when they get the ball. I could not imagine a worse sight than seeing Simon Osborne lining up in midfield and then Mark Atkins playing outside him in a 4-4-2, pushed on that attacking as a Wolves fan. Right, so it's half time. 14,000 here. First game of the season. We've had 2 shots. None of them are on target. Naylor is going to stay in. Keates is having a good one. What can we do with Dyer? I'm going to put him on run with the ball. What's his dribbling? Do we have... Dribbling is 13. So I want Dyer on the ball. Now, it wouldn't be Wolves without some early day injuries to key players there. Right, I'm going to get to 50. 50. I'm going to get to 60. I'm going to look at making this. I'm going to look at bringing on Dalian. They're back in the game here, though. Look, half time, all the possession scale has been them. Duncan Duke must be careful now. Someone came on for flow, but I didn't see who it was. So yeah, if you want it faster or slower, let me know. Oh, and Steve Bull scored. Look, that looked like a keen assist. I can't compete with a forward line like that. They've gone to defensive as well. They're like, job's done. Right. Scowcroft, playing worse than... No, let's just grab you off. I feel like Titus is already improving. How am I defence doing? Cundy, he's got good stats, but he's scored an own goal, so he's coming off. It's time for Titus to develop. Oh, strikes it with fury, but Richard Wright was equal to that. Uh-oh. I was going to say, Keane is just waltzing past their players. I wonder what match rating he's on for this. I could really do with someone buying him and getting him out of the division. I feel like this half has been all them. So maybe we'll see how the first 3 games go, and then we might need to maybe look at a formation change. Right, let's have a look at the match stats. So look, yeah, second half we've been absolutely bossed. Barely been in their half. Let's check our player ratings and their player ratings. Robbie Keane, man of the match for 9. Naylor's played all right, especially considering, like, literally found him in the reserves about 10 minutes ago. Dyer's played well, but we've got work to do. Let's just say that. So 23rd in the table. Let's just check a look who has gone top. We've had any big wins. Swindon have won 6-2 against Oxford. So, and then we've got Brighton away in the League Cup. Probably not going to watch that. Probably skip that. So we'll come back after that and we'll have a look at Portsmouth away. The League Cup did not go well. We had a humiliating 3-0 defeat to Brighton with Rod Thomas, Andy Ansah and Gary Hart all scoring in the first half. So that went spectacularly wrong. So we are here though. We're away at Portsmouth. We've got a few issues. So Keates is out. So I'm going to sort my bench out. I'm going to leave the goalkeeper off. But a little change around. So I was going to try and play him in that defensive midfielder spot and Dyer further on. So I am going to stick with Dyer further on. I'm just going to have to sort out then what I am doing. So I'm going to take... bring Bobby Petter back in on the left. I'm going to fire... What am I going to do here? I'm going to play Tanner in that holding midfield role. I'm going to leave in Stockwell on the right because Christie is out. And I'm going to leave Wilness in at right back just to see if he's got any improvement over who we had been playing there, which was Tanner. But he's gone into midfield. And then forward line, I had Atkinson start. I'm going to take him out. He's going to drop down to the bench. So there are going to be my 2 subs with Bramble. And like I said, we're leaving the goalkeeper out. So let's see. I said we'd leave it a few games before we tinker with the formation. I already can't help myself. Let's get my mouse where I like it to be. Let's get the commentary speed back to fast. And someone was surrounded by defenders there. So, yeah, do not remember Ipswich's away kit being orange. There's my first take. Go on, Scowcroft. So at least we've had a shot. So we need to get the shots up. That's the first problem I had. Tried to get in a few guys on loan. Paolo Venezia from Arsenal. Jermaine Pennant, who's 15-year-old from Arsenal. And Luis Boramorte from Arsenal. None of them wanted to join. Probably because they knew we're not very good. Durnin. Who is this? John Durnin. It's weird to see someone's career laid out like that and have almost no memory of who they are. Sorry, John. Oh, someone's just put one in the stands. Look at that photo, though. Towards a penalty. There's a red card to Andy Flaverlin as well. Flaverlin. Naylor has scored. Sends the keeper the wrong way and scores. It's 20 minutes. Their keeper's off. He is the keeper. It's just, he's not very good, is he? So who have they got in goal now? Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at their player ratings. It's not there, is it? Let's have a look. Let's go on Portsmouth's tactics. They just hit the post. No, Richard Wright just made a save. What goal that could have been? They have put Steve Soley in goal. Is he a goalkeeper? He's a striker. He's a 19-year-old striker. He's made his debut before. He's played in pre-season. But he's now in goal. I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of pressure on me now. If we're not, right. We've got 3 shots, 1 on target. Oh, come on, Scowcroft. Just let's get some stuff on target. That's well wide from Bobby Pett. That is not... Well wide is not on target, Bobby. Right. I can't be having this. Right, let's go short. Let's keep the pressing on. Let's get counter-attacking off. Let's get you up there. I'm gonna abandon my crazy formation. I'm gonna leave him in lopsided. I'm gonna bring Marco on that side for Stockwell. Where are you? I've lost him. There he is. Let's get him pushed on as well. Let's get some balls into the box. I know you're on the wrong side. Let's get some balls in. Let's get our first win of the series here. Gotta be kidding me. Who is that? Adrian Whitbread, isn't it? Could say he's risen to the occasion. Sorry. There we go. Bobby, get them on target. That's what I told you. I made him do that. I feel like we've lost some of the possession since we've gone with that more attacking short style, but there we go. Holster. Quick on the draw. I can't think of a pun. 3-2. Let's keep some pressure on them here. Let's get it back on counter-attacking, especially if Scowcroft can score here. That'll be a corner. Right, team instructions. Men behind the ball, counter-attack. There we go. And I'm not going to make any defensive changes at the minute. I want to hold that last sub in case I need it. In case I need to bring Atkinson on and go 3 up top. Who is that? Is that Dyer? It is Dyer. Struck that from some way out. Surely that settles it. 82 minutes it was. And it's 4-2. I'm confident we're going to get the points here. Kieron Dyer is off and scoring. I'm looking like a tactical genius, even though I set up badly. But there we go. I'm happy with that. I feel like that's a solid start to life as Ipswich Final whistle. Let's check the stats. 10 shots on goal, 5 on target, 5 off target. Check the player ratings. Martin Allen has grabbed man of the match for them. So Steve Soley's got 5 in goal. I know he's letting a penalty, so he's come on and faced a penalty straight away. Adam Tanner, I need to get him out of the team. I need to get either Matt Holland back or Keates back. We're up to 6. Not a bad way to end. Bristol City, Norwich and Watford all perfect. So thank you very much. I'm just going to have a look at the goals. Top scorers are Ife and Nora, the famous Scottish Nigerian, followed by Neil Adams, Lee Hughes, Craig Bellamy. Let's have a look at Bellamy. What is he? 2.7. Yeah, I'm never going to be able to afford him. Van Sahi, Ben Arorai. So some names. Where's George? George is at Swindon. I would love to steal George Nadar from them. Do you know what? He's going on my list. One of my all-time favourite players. Weirdly, Michael Thomas on loan from Benfica. If you remember Michael Thomas being on loan at Benfica, let me know, because I have no memory of that. When's his contract up? Not for ages. So some good players there. So league table, we're going okay. Let's have a look at our fixtures. I'll see what I can do in the League Cup. We will probably be back. I tell you what, let's go for the glamour ties of Grimsby and Oxford. Nice home and away to see how we are doing after we've had August. Thank you very much. Let me know answers to any of the questions that I fired in there, or who are your favourite players to sign on here, or if you've got any suggestions for me to change my team or my tactics around, because it's been so long since I played this. I couldn't even remember that you couldn't do like attacking, normal, defensive on this. It's just the lines and the settings. But hopefully you've enjoyed that. Hopefully you don't consider me a massive sellout for going Championship Manager. It's not a Football Manager game. It's called Championship Manager.